The real estate numbers continue to be mixed. Good morning. My name is Mike Renick. I'm the senior broker, the team lead with Team Renick Real Estate Services, part of that great Keller Williams on the water family, serving the west coast of Florida. Welcome to the Mike's Market Update for December 3rd, 2018. We're not into a recession. We're not into overall bad numbers, but the numbers are mixed. They're different. They are more challenging than ever. Today, more so than any other time that I've been a real estate agent, it's imperative that we understand the market so that we can do the best job. And let me bring this up here so we can all see it. There's 4 factors that are important. What are the area sales doing? Are prices rising or falling? How much inventory is out there today, and how long does it take to get something sold? When you combine all 4 of those for your specific market, you can implement a plan for success, no matter whether you're a buyer or seller. Doesn't matter whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. Both can win. See, that's the competitive advantage. That's the secret sauce, is understanding the market. Not only do we study it on a regular basis, we share it every Monday morning live here on Facebook. Now, what I show on Monday mornings are the overall trends. On one Monday, we look at sales. The next Monday, we look at the prices. Then we go into inventory levels. Then we go into sales duration. It's combining all 4 of those for your market. Are you buying or selling a condo? Is it a single family home? What price point? Are we looking at a couple of $100,000? Or are we looking at something over $1 million? The markets are different. So the numbers we show every Monday morning are meant to be a guide, but it's imperative that we dig down into your specific market. If you're trying to buy in a certain area, that's where we have to look. If you're trying to sell in a certain area, we look there. We develop a plan based on the numbers. That's the reason that we've grown from year after year, is we understand the market and we know how to react to it. So let's take a look at Sarasota County right now. We're seeing that for average days on the market, it's down 8% from last month, down 8% from last year. That's a good news story. Things are selling a little bit faster right now than they were last month and also last year. Last year at this time, we saw the trend continue down, but we're already below that mark in October. We'll watch that as we go forward, see what happens when the November data is published, and see if that trend is going to continue. When we jump over to Manatee County, we see that the average days on the market, this is still October data, November's will be released shortly, are up 5.4% from last month, but they're down 1.3% from last year. So we do see an upward trend when we go back to June all the way up through the end of October of the number increasing. It's taking longer and longer to get homes sold. It's up more than a half a month from June. But let's see what happens as we can continue to move forward into the season. Longboat Key, what kind of story do we have here? Down almost 2% from last month, down almost 10% from last year. And we see we look back from July all the way up till end of October, a downward trend. Things are selling faster out on the island. When we combine the other metrics though, the sales numbers, the prices, are folks getting the prices that they want? All of that is part of the plan. This is just one metric. Holmes Beach and Bradenton Beach, up 5% from last month, up 62% from last year. Not a good news story. September and October show a disturbing trend for Holmes Beach and Bradenton Beach, up significantly. If someone was to put a house on the market today, we could expect on average it takes almost 2/3 of a year to get it sold up there right now. Now, there's ways to beat that, but first we have to understand the data. Siesta Key, what do we see there? Up 40% from last month, up 16% from last year. Not necessarily a good news story, but one we want to continue to watch. Venice, down 6% from last month, down 23% from last year. Good news story. The market's healthy in terms of this attribute. What's going to happen as we go forward? If we look at the city of Sarasota, we looked at the county when we started, In the city, the market's down, the length of time is down 6.4% from last month, down almost 10% from last year. Good news story, things are selling faster. Will it continue? And when we look at Bradenton, up 7.5% from last month, but it's down almost 8% from last year. So this is the data that we have available. November's data will be published shortly, and we'll bring that forward in our Monday morning reviews. This is how you put a plan together with your agent. Actually, your agent puts a plan together to help you succeed. When you go to sell your house, obviously you want the highest possible price the market will deliver. When you go to purchase a house, and when I say a house, it could be a single family home, it could be a condo, it could be a vacant piece of land, and so on. But when you're a buyer, you want the most aggressive price out there as possible. So it all comes down to knowing what's going on in the market. As I promise each and every Monday morning, just give us a call or send me an email. We can, and very happy to prepare an analysis for you with no obligation that will give you the latest information that's available in the area that you're looking to buy or you're looking to sell. And it's much more detailed than what I can show on these shows in the few minutes that we have available. So again, I hope you find this helpful. Let me know how I can continue to help. Let me know what area you're interested in. We've had a lot of requests for this data. We're happy to continue to publish that and take it down to a level you can use. Again, my name is Mike Renick. My phone number, my direct line, my personal cell is 941-400-8735. Feel free to use that anytime at your convenience. My email address is mike@teamrenick.com. Thank you for being a part of this, and let me know how I can continue to help. Take care, everyone.